Well, the biggest thing is just making sure we take care of the ball. You know, as a running back, that's one of our most important jobs that we have to do is we got to take care of football. And then we got to be productive when we have the football, you know. And so that's been the emphasis of fall camp. And those guys have done a great job with that and looking forward to taking it on over into the season.
We'll just focus on making sure we keep the ball in our possession, no fumbling and stuff like that. Just making sure everything is executed to a proper execution level, you know what I'm saying? Just making sure we know what we're supposed to be doing as far as everybody else on the team.
Now right now we just been focusing on a lot of the ball, protecting the ball, running hard down, doing a typical thing, running the ball hard, like I just said, pretty much really, and protecting the ball as we go along.
When your program is moving in the right direction, it ought to be younger guys coming in here pushing these older guys that, have been around, and it only makes everybody better. You know, as a coach, I'm a better coach when I got competition behind my guys than it is when you don't, because now you got to rely on a kid being self-motivated. But those older guys, I have no problem with how they work. You know, Detrez and Corey definitely are motivated kids.
Depth is just so great because at each level of it's almost like everybody's a one in the instance, because the new guys have come in, they have adopted to it so quickly, and we all just motivate each other, and just the charisma in the room is just so high. We just like a brotherhood in there. Just like we keep on preaching and like just teaching each other just to accelerate and exceed.
As you said, Corey, yeah, he's still alive. I mean, he had been battling like hamstring injuries and all, but he has shown himself a lot in the preseason, a lot even in the spring he has. But the rest of them, the freshmen, they coming along very good, picking up on all the plays really easy. Another Fushi, he's coming along very well as well.
Those guys had a better understanding of the offense than I did this spring, and I let them know that, you're gonna help me through this situation, and they've continued to just grow and bring the younger guys along. To me, that was the biggest thing I noticed when we took the field here in fall camp, how well the younger guys were doing, and a lot of that has contributed to the older guys being there and being that example for those guys.
I told them, it don't mean nothing to me because it's just the preseason, so I want to be the all season pretty much.
I try not to look into. And we've gotten some preseason accolades and all that. That's great. But at the end of the day, let's go help this team win football games. And if we can do that and hold up our end of the bargain as far as being successful coming out of the backfield, be it blocking and running or catching the football, then I think that's a success for us.
Just making sure we know our job and executing it to our highest ability, that would be just the definition of success in that room.
When we get on the field, and I've told these guys this a couple times, when we get between these lines, it's about going to work. Outside these lines, I understand we all got different personalities and different things that we like, but when we hit this field, we got to be able to flip that switch and understand it's time to go to work. It's about business. And we got to be detailed about what we do. We got to work hard. We can't be afraid of hard work. If you put the work in, the result will come.
He's a great coach, man. It's really good because he's a coach of faith. He has high faith in the Lord, so he kind of instills that into us as well. And he's firm with what he says, but he's also nurturing, so he actually teaches us what we're supposed to be doing. So it's real good to have him as a coach. Stern, that would be a good word to describe him, because he's really firm in what he believes and what he says and how he wants us to execute things. So that would be a good word to describe him.
That's called tough love. You gotta love them hard too, and loving them hard means holding them to a standard of what we gotta, perform at, and so that's a good one. I'll take that.